Okay, I'm back home. It's getting warmer yet, so we're up to 15. So, almost sit out under the gazebo weather. Really. Almost. And it's certainly sunny enough, but a little breezy and, not quite. It has to be closer to 20 than 15. I'm sorry, I'm not a warm person, so it's gotta be warmer. What am I doing now? I'm just about, it's 1:51, and I am just about ready to start looking at the early finishers on my work here. I have to look at every student's work. They're not here at all. I'm not there. We're not together. I am going to look through every single student's work every single day when they do something. Otherwise, there's no connection, okay? So that's what I have to do. And if that's a lot of work, well, that's what a lot of work is. But I have to do it. But right now, I'm taking it easy. I had lunch. There's a puppy walking by. He looks like a boxer. Very snub-nosed boxer. They all are, but it's a very curvy boxer. Anyway, that's a boxer, I think. You can see it? Probably not. I don't have the camera turned down enough. Don't have the phone turned down enough. There we go. Maybe. Anyway, too late to see that. What I like to do every day is watch Jimmy Fallon Tonight Show, at home edition, just because I do like Jimmy Fallon and have since way back. So I like watching him, especially now. The at home edition is so much fun. I agree. I mean, he's always been great, but this is just a really nice side of him, and I like it. Other than that, yeah, I saw there were a few people that already had their work done, the early finishers, and I'm going to check out a different way of finding out what they've been doing. And I'm debating whether I should tell my supervisor or my boss. Or have I sent? No, I haven't sent them anything. Yeah, because my supervisor suggested quite strongly, as you know, that I should start using Google Classroom. I can't even say it. And I'm, digging my heels in. And I had a conversation with Christine yesterday about it, and I see how it works, and I see that it would be doing double the work. And I really don't see the point of it. So I will get with Google Classroom because I see it has other applications, but right now, in the few weeks that are left of school, which, by the way, we just got notified at 1 o'clock that there is no going back to school. So nobody's going to be returning to the classroom. We're going to be online until we're done. So, yeah. So, I have a workshop. I have a webinar. I am going to get trained on Google Classroom a little bit more and this summer, and I will get with it. And when school returns in September, I will be ready to use Google Classroom as much as is necessary. But not right now, when there are just a few weeks left of school. What is the point of stressing my students out with something new when they only need it for a few weeks? No. We will start fresh in September, and no. I may say something, I may say nothing, because who's gonna check? Christine said that yesterday. She did. I don't have it. written down, but she said it. So, because she didn't know that that's what they were doing. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I'm not going to do it. Have I said that enough times? I'm not going to do it. No point. Yeah, so I'm going to check my students, do my marking. I don't mind marking every day. It's fine. It gives me, I earn my pennies that way. And there's more one-on-one contact than there often is actually in class, because I ignore lots of people because there are so many people. I have 2 classes with 30 students in them, and they may not all be there, but enough of them are there that it's too many people to have actual factual contact with. No way. This way, as long as you, Lydia, okay, as long as you react, as long as you touch my lesson, I will react back at you. Okay, so I have, who else is, there's, what, crap, I missed that. Someone's chatting. Yeah, so, have I said already that I'm not doing it? Yeah, probably already. Watch Jimmy Fallon. I can keep watching Jimmy Fallon.
I don't, no one emailed me. I don't have any sports friends.
Okay, so I'm not finished watching Jimmy Fallon. I'm going to go back to watching Jimmy Fallon, and then as soon as he's done, he smiles so nicely. I'm going to start marking my students' work. And I hope that I get done before midnight. No, it doesn't take till midnight. And I have to take a shower because it's shower night. And I have supper planned. The rest of the chicken from last night and some sweet potatoes. And now I don't know if I can do something with red cabbage as well. Maybe pushing it. My sister-in-law is a little narrower than I am when it comes to food. She's a little boring because her food is not terribly, sorry if she ever sees this video, but her food is very much like her mom's, a little dull, no spice to it. She made soup yesterday, and it was really good. And there was good spice there. No, not soup. It wasn't the soup that has spicy. It was the pasta salad that she made. And that had good Dutch spices in it, and I loved it. But it was more pasta than I absolutely needed. And food like that, if it's there, I'll eat it, which is the problem, right? Which is why me being alone and eating what I cook is much better for me than eating what other people cook, because other people don't care about that. So I'm gonna have to lay down a few you can cook it but I'm not gonna eat it kind of rules. I don't know, but I just can't eat that much of that pasta, potato, bread stuff. I don't, because I will gain weight. Now she says you have an incredibly high metabolism, Monica, because you eat so much and you don't gain that much weight. Maybe that's true, but I don't think it is. I don't think it is, because I do gain weight. I try to cover it up. It's obviously not covered up because I see my fat, and I am not happy with it. And it's more, and it's not age related. It's eating related, and I don't want it to be there. So I'm going to try and get rid of it this summer. And I had to dig in my heels when the kids were here, and I didn't dig them in enough. So I have to get stronger and dig in my heels with my sister-in-law and say, hey, you make all this pasta, bread, carbohydrate type food, you're going to be able to eat it yourself, because I'm not going to eat it. Put down my foot. Slam down my fist. Ah, yes. So hopefully she's finished with her upsetting stuff with her former partner, because that all got finished yesterday, and she made it home without being, dumped in a ditch and left missing forever. So obviously he's not that kind of guy. And she finished some IKEA stuff that she was working on yesterday. So she had 2 cabinets that she wanted to do she did do in her living room upstairs. So she's done a lot of furniture building and installing in her rooms. So her bedroom is totally finished with Home Depot stuff, self-building. And her living room has got IKEA stuff for the TV and for display stands. So she's got the whole thing furnished. So all she needs is a couch, which will come when it comes, because it's hard to try out a couch right now. So I think that's all she has left. Okay, that's it. That's all. I think. Yeah, I've got to get to work. I cannot procrastinate any longer. So I'm going to finish Jimmy Fallon and get to work.
The world